Hi, I'm Stefanie Mosca. We're here at ComTel Plus in Orlando, Florida, and I'm joined today by Steve McCarthy, COO of NEF. Steve, thank you for joining us today.
Thank you.
So why don't we start off by talking a little bit about who NEF is?
Sure. NEF is a fiber brokerage business that specializes in dark fiber and high-capacity circuits. We broker for about 150 different providers across the country. We also just recently launched a new product to help support the brokerage business. It's called Fiber Locator.
So can you elaborate a little bit on the Fiber Locator product?
Absolutely. So Fiber Locator is an online subscription-based service that helps companies locate fiber assets and lit buildings across the country. Currently have about 150 providers in there, about 130,000 lit buildings. And it allows people to go in, enter an address, find out who has fiber in front of a building, what carriers have lit that building, and in general help both enterprises as well as carriers locate and procure fiber.
Now, if I understand correctly, there's not too many products out there that do this.
There's not. We believe it to be the only commercially available product that's web accessible, that is sold by subscription, so folks can log on 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, and do as much work as they want.
Now, because it's something, an innovative product, do you see it as being a hindrance that maybe too many people don't know that this service is actually available?
Well, and that's part of what we're doing here at ComTel is to announce this service to the telecom industry.
Sure.
We currently have, our subscriber base is pretty broad, from commercial realtors to telecom professionals to large enterprises, data centers, equipment vendors. But really this is the first time that we're out in public talking about it. Most of our subscriber base has actually found us over the last year.
Great. So how would you say that you stand apart from likewise companies in the industry right now?
Well, a couple of ways. On the brokerage side of the business, we really focus on the high-end custom optical and dark fiber brokerage piece of the business. The Fiber Locator tool sets us apart because we're the only one in the industry that has it right now. And we feel pretty strongly that it's going to be really how both enterprises and carriers procure fiber in the future.
Now, speaking of fiber in general, do you see any major trends being prevalent right now?
Well, certainly increase in bandwidth. Can't read anything in the industry without people talking about 40 gig and 100 gig.
Sure.
That's we're just on the heels of right now. So more and more capacity, certainly more and more bandwidth.
That's definitely been a trend this week at ComTel. Now, how would you say that NEF addresses those issues and keeps up with how everything is expanding?
Sure. Well, a couple of ways. One is, again, through the use of Fiber Locator and helping our clients find unique assets. But on the brokerage side, we've long been a proponent of dark fiber, both dark fiber for enterprises as well as carriers, and that allows companies to take advantage of the technology changes in the equipment side of the world.
Now, you mentioned 10 gig and 40 gig and 100 gig. Where do you see fiber moving in the near future?
Well, just up and up and up. Everything you read, certainly, from the optical equipment folks, keep pushing that envelope and that bandwidth higher and higher and higher. So I see the trend just increasing. If you look at over even the last couple of years, where 3 or 4 years ago, really no one even had 10 gig circuits. Very, very few enterprises ordered 10 gig. You look at it now, and there's a lot of large enterprises that regularly take down 10 gig circuits.
And in that light, as the industry changes and enhances, what can we expect from NEF in the near future?
Well, certainly increased focus on Fiber Locator and getting more providers into the database and making the tool more user-friendly. Again, we feel that a tool like this, like Fiber Locator, is really going to change the way people procure fiber and high-capacity circuits in the future.
Well, we look forward to hearing more from NEF in the near future. Best of luck with everything.
Thanks very much.
Thank you for being here today.
Absolutely.